Hi guys, Dweller of the Ink here, and I am looking forward to the finale of WandaVision. At the time of this recording, my future self has probably watched it 1001 times. But anyway, let's get into the video and the story of these Maximoff alchemists. Years ago, when they were but children, their father unfortunately passed in a battle against the Crimson Homunculus. Though they did not know this at the time, years later they soon found out. Unfortunately, their mother, who was a very powerful alchemist, had a horrifying life full of trauma. Since childhood, losing her parents to an unfortunate shell, and her adult years, she lost her brother, which slowly developed mental health problems. However, she did not simply leave due to this. She knew her husband's death was suspicious, being told he fell in Ishval when he was an alchemist, nicknamed the Vision Alchemist. Named this because no weapon or any human seemed to be able to touch him, meaning he found something sinister, incredibly sinister secret, being guarded by a far more sinister foe, which our Scarlet Alchemist was all too familiar with. Okay, now back to the twins, since this is who I'm drawing and this should be their video. They had a deep love for their parents like any other child. They wished to bring their father back through the most forbidden practice in their world, human transmutation, the greatest taboo, the unforgivable sin. But in their poor, misguided, grief-fueled state, they attempted the taboo. But instead of resurrecting their father, they brought forth an albino homunculus with similar features to their father, but had haunting white glowing eyes with a blue tint to them, and what seemed a triangular blue gem with a similar glow and tint within its head. And in exchange, Ted lost his right arm and left leg, and Alfie lost his entire body. However, in desperation, Ted placed his brother's soul in a suit of armor to survive. And so they had a new goal in mind: to find what was taken from them. Joining the military to find something to help, they sought after the Philosopher's Stone, the most desired thing among any alchemist. When becoming a state alchemist, they gained nicknames: the Speed Alchemist, as the quickest alchemist and the dangerous hand-to-hand combatant, and the Wiccan Alchemist, with the greatest knowledge of alchemy, second only to his mother, the Scarlet Alchemist. Now, with their goal clear, they shall walk a path, gaining allies and walking deeper to a dark secret, both in their family and the Philosopher's Stone. I feel like I really flushed out the story better, and I'm really happy with how I drew the Speed version of Edward, adding small details like the streaks, goggles and his colour scheme. And I think the best part of the drawing, and I'm not quite so happy with how I drew the armour for Alphonse. The armour, I think I made the helmets a little weird, I'm not sure, and the pose, in my head I was thinking of his dynamic martial arts pose that he usually has in fights, where he's like sort of squatting with both his hands up, ready for a fight. I know it's not quite as dynamic, but it gets the job done, doesn't it? And the background wasn't ideal, but it makes the characters pop out a bit. All in all, I think it's a rather decent drawing. If there's anything you want me to draw, please leave a comment down below, and along with a like and subscribe if you feel like it. And I hope you have a lovely day.